The secret reason grocery stores put milk in the back. Every billion-dollar company has a hidden motive. Behind every product, every advertisement, and every buying decision, there is a strategy most people never see. Companies don't just compete for your money. They compete for your attention, your emotions, and your choices. Today, we're uncovering it. The psychology behind the world's biggest businesses. You walked into a grocery store for one simple item. Maybe it was a gallon of milk. You knew exactly what you needed. You expected to walk in, grab it, pay, and leave. But there was one problem. The store was never designed for you to do that, because the milk was never placed in the back by accident. It was part of a carefully calculated strategy built around one of the most powerful forces in business: human psychology. For decades, shoppers have asked the same question: why is milk almost always located at the back of the grocery store? Why not place it near the entrance where customers can easily find it? After all, milk is one of the most common items people buy. Wouldn't convenience make more sense? The answer reveals something much bigger about how businesses influence human behavior. Because grocery stores are not just places where products are displayed. They are carefully designed environments. Every aisle, every shelf, every product placement, every sign, every smell, every sound, everything has a purpose. When a customer enters a grocery store, they usually have a mission. They have a list. They have a plan. They believe they are completely in control of their decisions. But businesses understand something important. People don't always make decisions based only on logic. They make decisions based on emotions, habits, and what they see around them. This is where psychology enters the picture. The first hidden motive behind putting milk in the back is called the exposure effect. The idea is simple. The more often people are exposed to something, the more familiar and comfortable it becomes. And familiarity creates opportunity. Imagine walking into a store and immediately finding milk. You grab it. You leave. The store only had one chance to influence your decision. But when you walk through multiple aisles first, something changes. You see products you didn't plan to buy. You notice new items. You remember things you forgot. A snack catches your attention. A special offer looks interesting. A seasonal display creates curiosity. The store didn't force you to buy anything. It simply created more opportunities for you to make a decision. This leads to another powerful psychological principle: impulse buying. Most people believe impulse purchases happen because someone lacks self-control. But businesses know human behavior is more complicated. Small environmental triggers can influence decisions. A product placed at eye level, a colorful display, a limited time offer, a familiar brand. These things create moments where emotion takes over. You might walk into a store thinking, I only need milk. But 20 minutes later, your cart looks completely different. The grocery store layout is designed around another idea: time. The longer you spend inside the store, the more products you encounter. And the more products you encounter, the more decisions you make. Think about it. If milk was right next to the entrance, you might spend 2 minutes inside. But if you have to walk through the store to find it, you might pass hundreds of products along the way. Every product becomes a possibility. Every aisle becomes another opportunity. But there is something even more interesting. The store is not only trying to make you spend more money, it is trying to create a feeling. A successful store wants customers to believe, I found something valuable. I made a smart choice. I got a good deal. Because the best businesses understand that people don't just buy products. They buy experiences. They buy emotions. They buy stories about themselves. This is the same psychology used by some of the world's most successful companies. Apple doesn't just sell phones. It sells identity. Starbucks doesn't just sell coffee. It sells routine and experience. Luxury brands don't just sell products. They sell status. Amazon doesn't just sell convenience. It sells the feeling of effortless shopping. The product is only part of the business. The real business is understanding people. And grocery stores have mastered this idea for generations. They study where people walk, what they notice, what they ignore, what makes them stop, what makes them buy. Every movement inside the store creates information. Every decision teaches the business something about human behavior. The grocery store is not just a building. It is a carefully designed psychological environment. But here's the surprising truth. The milk being in the back is not actually the most important part. The real strategy is much deeper. The store wants you to slow down, because when you slow down, you start noticing. And when you start noticing, you start deciding. But the most successful businesses understand something even more powerful. The best sales do not feel like sales. The customer has to feel like the decision was their own. That is the true hidden motive. Not controlling people, understanding them. The world's most successful companies study human behavior because they know one undeniable truth. If you understand how people think, you understand how people buy. So the next time you walk into a grocery store for one simple item, remember, you are not just walking through aisles. You are walking through a strategy. A strategy designed around one thing: understanding you. Every billion-dollar company has a hidden motive, and now you know one of them. This is hidden motives, the psychology behind the world's biggest businesses.